Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back here to another edition of the Fishing Teacher. Much appreciated you guys checking today's video out, and got a good video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about and giving you tips and advice on how to fish these larger swim baits, like the 5 and 6 inch models that you have to rig yourself. And they're really good baits they catch a lot of good fish in the month of like May and June. So we're going to give you guys some tips on that. So real quick, guys, I just wanted to give everybody a big thanks that have joined the Fishing Teacher as members. You guys, if you become a member of the channel, I'll include my email address in the description of this video, and please use that to shoot me all your fishing questions. And if you're interested in becoming a member of the channel, all you have to do is click the join button on my Fishing Teacher YouTube homepage, and it gives you the info for that. So much appreciated. Okay guys, what we're talking about specifically today is this Megabass 5 inch spark shad here. So actually it's more closer to 6 inches long, but it's a solid body, a fairly soft swim bait with a paddle tail on it. Now, there's a lot of variations besides the spark shad out there, the Megabass spark shad. You know, Kitech's got a rib swim bait. There's several different ones out there. Zoom's got some. But they all basically are the same thing in the fact that they've got a paddle tail on a solid body, and you have to rig them. Now, there's two different setups that you can rig them. Today, we're going to be covering the open hook setup, and we're going to be covering the weedless setup at a later point. But I wanted to specifically give you guys some tips on how to fish the exposed one. Now, here's one that I've already rigged up, guys. This is just, this is like a 3/8 ounce head here with like a 4/0 hook, and just threaded on like that. Guys, always make sure you come through the middle, but this is the way it looks after you rig it. Now, you can use a variety of different heads. This is just one here. I can't even remember where I got this. You can use a ball head or whatever, but try to go to 1/4 to 3/8 ounce for the most part, rigging it like that, exposed hook. Now, the advantage of the exposed hook over the Texas rig model, like the EWG, is you have better hook penetration. You have your point of your hook completely exposed here. When the fish come up and bite it, you get them almost every time. And a lot of times when you rig it weedless, you've got a lot of the hook that's actually impeded by the body and the mass of the plastic, and you'll lose a lot more fish. So if I can get by with it, this is how I like to fish it. So what you want to look for here, this is a post-spawn, sort of an early summer type of a presentation. And the best areas to fish, there's two type of areas you want to fish them on. One is on any type of like main lake or secondary point, and the other would be some type of a ledge situation or a drop-off situation. Now, if you're not familiar with how those are set up, points are pretty obvious. I mean, when you're fishing points, guys, just get out on the point and just start fan casting all around the end of the point and the sides of the point, and target sort of that 5 to 20 foot of water, depending upon your water clarity. You know, throw the swim bait out there, you know, let it go all the way to the bottom, and just slowly start cranking it. You don't have to put any action on it, but you want to slowly start cranking it, and once in a while, let it fall back down to the bottom, because you want to try to keep this bait not on the bottom itself, but you want to try to keep it like within a foot or so off the bottom. So if, you know, once you hit the bottom and you start reeling it up and you feel like your bait's coming up too much, let it drop back down till it hits the bottom and start it up again. And that's the same on the ledges. Now, if you're not familiar with what a ledge is in fishing, or a drop off, it could be the area, let's say for example, you're fishing a bank, you know, that just goes out flat like that, and all of a sudden the bank, it drops off abruptly. Instead of like coming down at a smooth angle like that, where it's the same, it comes down like that and then makes a sharp drop. And fish like to hang on those areas that drop off like that. So what you want to do is, once you locate the drop off, and you can do this, you know, with your electronics pretty easy, you know, throw the swim bait out there, throw it up on top of the flatter part, and simply drag it off, you know, that drop off. Again, trying to keep it just off the bottom a little bit. But most of the time I'm fishing this on fairly heavy tackle, like 17-pound test Seagar and Vizex line. I'll usually use it on a, you know, some type of a medium heavy 7-foot bait casting rod. And guys, some of the biggest bags of fish that I've ever caught have come on this setup here. I've caught some really good bags of fish on all the TVA lakes. I've caught them in Grand Lake in Oklahoma with it. There's something about it in the late spring and early summer that they really bite them real good. So anyway, guys, quick tip here, just get you some of the 5 inch swim baits. These are the spark shads. I'll put the link in the description here. or you can get them at Bait Works. And it's just another bait to add to your arsenal. So hope you guys catch some fish then, and we'll talk later.